Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. The weekly auction covered in today's video is on the graphic above, and thanks again for all the continued support on the channel, everyone. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1983 Topps James Owens, card number 181. This was a PSA 10 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $44.40. Up next at number 49 is this 1983 Topps Mike Washington, card number 183. This was a PSA 10 that received 11 bids, and it also sold for $44.40. Coming in at number 48 is this 1983 Topps James Wilder, card number 184. This was a PSA 10 that received 11 bids, and it sold for $46.80. Up next at number 47 is this 1981 Topps Dave Logan, card number 325. This was a PSA 10 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $46.80. Coming in at number 46 is this 1981 Topps Carl Hairston All-Pro, card number 480. This was a PSA 10 that received 6 bids, and it sold for $46.80. Up next at number 45 is this 1981 Topps Horace Ivory, card number 372. This was a PSA 10 that received 4 bids, and it also sold for $46.80. Coming in at number 44 is this 1983 Topps Kevin House, card number 180. This was a PSA 10 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $49.20. And we get our first football card from the 1990s at number 43 with this 1998 Metal Universe Peyton Manning rookie, card number 1. This rookie was in a BGS 9 that received 13 bids, and it also sold for just short of $50. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 42 with this 1998 Upper Deck Choice Domination Next Reserve Peyton Manning, card number 256. This was an SGC 9 that received 20 bids, and it sold for just over $50. Primetime makes his first appearance on today's list at number 41 with this 1994 Stadium Club Super Team Division winner Deion Sanders, card number 600. This was a PSA 10 that received 28 bids, and it sold for $51.60. And kicking off the top 40 of today's list is this 1981 Topps Brad Dusek, card number 499. This was a PSA 10 that received 5 bids, and it sold for $55.20. Up next at number 39 is this 1981 Topps Charles Hall, card number 89. This was a PSA 10 that received 5 bids, and it sold for $56.40. Coming in at number 38 is this 1981 Topps Koi Bacon, card number 124. This was a PSA 10 that received 4 bids, and it also sold for $56.40. Up next at number 37 is this 1981 Topps Billy Campfield, card number 199. This was a PSA 10 that received 4 bids, and it sold for $60 even. Coming in at number 36 is this 1981 Topps Vernon Perry rookie, card number 146. This was a PSA 10 that received 7 bids, and it sold for just short of $70. Up next at number 35 is this 1981 Topps Tony Franklin, card number 227. This was a PSA 10 that received 5 bids, and it sold for $72 even. And we're headed to the junk wax era at number 34 with this 1989 score Barry Sanders rookie, card number 257. This was a PSA 8 that received 11 bids, and it sold for $74.40. Coming in at number 33 is this 1986 Topps Scoring Leaders featuring George Anderson and Kevin Butler, card number 228. This was a PSA 10 that received 13 bids, and it also sold for $74.40. And we get another one of our weekly regulars at number 32 with this 1984 Topps John Elway rookie, card number 63. This rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $86.40. Coming in at number 31 is this 1981 Topps George Roberts, card number 421. This was a PSA 10 that received 9 bids, and it also sold for $86.40. And we're sticking to the same Topps football set to kick off the top 30 with this 1981 Topps Tim Mazzetti, card number 513. This was a PSA 10 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $88.80. Up next at number 29 is this 1985 Topps Walter Payton, card number 33. This was an SGC 8 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $91.20. And we're headed back to the late 1990s at number 28 with this 1999 Leafs certified Mirror Gold Marvin Harrison, card number 121. Serial numbered out of only 35, this card that was authenticated by CGC received 19 bids, and it sold for $105.60. Coming in at number 27 is this 1999 Donruss Preferred Chain Reaction Jerry Rice, card number 4A. This die cut was in a PSA 10 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $108. Up next at number 26 is this 1981 Topps Chiefs Team Leaders, card number 394. This was a PSA 10 that received 9 bids, and it sold for $112.80. Coming in at number 25 is this 1985 Fleer Team Action Chicago Bears, card number 7. This was a PSA 10 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $112.80. Up next at number 24 is this 1996 Finest Terrell Owens Rookie Refractor, card number 338. This was a PSA 9 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $132. Coming in at number 23 is this 1981 Topps Herman Edwards, card number 179. This was a PSA 10 that received 9 bids, and it also sold for $132. Up next at number 22 is this 1999 Playoff Contenders Gold Jeff Garcia Auto, card number 118. Serial numbered out of only 25, this auto was in a PSA 9 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $144. Coming in at number 21 is this 1983 Topps Doug Williams, card number 185. This was a PSA 10 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $162. And we welcome a newcomer to the list to kick off the top 20 with this 1984 Topps Dan Marino Instant Replay Rookie, card number 124. This was a PSA 10 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $174. Up next at number 19 is this 1998 Skybox Premium Intimidation Nation Barry Sanders, card number 3. This was a PSA 7 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $180. Coming in at number 18 is this 1999 Skybox Premium Eric Mold Shining Star Rubies, card number 80. Serial numbered out of only 30, this was a PSA 8 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $216. Up next at number 17 is this 1997 Finest John Elway Embossed Refractor, card number 300. This was a PSA 10 that received 29 bids, and it sold for $234. And we welcome a newcomer to the list at number 16 with this 1998 Upper Deck Encore UD Authentics Joe Montana Auto, card number JM2. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 32 bids, and it sold for $348. Coming in at number 15 is this 1998 Bowman's Best Fusion Mirror Image Refractor featuring Barry Sanders, card number MI3. This was a PSA 7 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $360. Up next at number 14 is this 1998 Ultra Jerry Rice Exclamation Points, card number 6. This was a PSA 10 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $384. Coming in at number 13 is this 1999 Stadium Club Chrome Barry Sanders Refractor, card number 53. This refractor was in a PSA 10 that received 37 bids, and it sold for $432. And we get one of our weekly regulars at number 12 with this 1981 Topps Joe Montana Rookie, card number 216. This was a PSA 8 that received 29 bids, and it sold for $444. Coming in at number 11 is this 1999 Topps Certified Randy Moss Auto, card number A1. This second-year auto was in a PSA 9 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $480. And make that back-to-back appearances to kick off the top 10 with this 1999 Upper Deck Retro Gold Randy Moss Auto, card number RM. Serial numbered out of 84, this auto was in a BGS 8 that received 32 bids, and it sold for $480. Up next at number 9 is this 1999 Ultra Randy Moss Platinum Medallion, card number 114P. This was a PSA 7 that received 36 bids, and it sold for $528. Coming in at number 8 is this 1998 Finest Barry Sanders Refractor, card number 270. This refractor was in a PSA 10 that received 47 bids, and it sold for $552. Up next at number 7 is this 1998 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 3 Randy Moss Rookie, card number 5. Serial numbered out of 100, this was a PSA 8 that received 38 bids, and it sold for $720. Coming in at number 6 is this 1999 Metal Universe Herman Moore PMG, card number 129. This PMG was in a PSA 9 that received 67 bids, and it sold for $1,140. And one of our weekly regulars that missed the top 50, we get this 1986 Topps Jerry Rice Rookie, card number 161. This rookie that was authenticated by CGC received 15 bids, and it sold for $43.20. Up next is this 1998 Skybox Premium Intimidation Nation Troy Aikman, card number 9IN. This was a BGS 8.5 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $42 even. Headed to the junk wax era, we get this 1989 Pro Set Barry Sanders rookie, card number 494. This was a PSA 9 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $25.20. For a player that missed the top 50, we get this 1995 Upper Deck Curtis Martin rookie, card number 30. This was an SGC 10 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $25.20. And for our fifth and final bonus card, I ran across this 1985 Topps Dan Marino, card number 314. This second-year card was in an SGC 8 that received 7 bids, and it sold for just over $20. And we welcome a newcomer to the list to kick off the top 5 with this 1981 Topps Art Monk rookie, card number 194. This was a PSA 10 that received 33 bids, and it sold for $1,380. Up next at number 4 is this 1998 Bowman's Best Peyton Manning Rookie Atomic Refractor, card number 112. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 37 bids, and it sold for $2,880. Coming in at number 3 is this 1994 Miami Bumblebee perforated Dwayne Johnson, card number 8. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $4,320. And make that back-to-back newcomers to the list at number 2 with this 1999 Skybox EX Century Essential Credentials Now Emmitt Smith, card number 40. Serial numbered out of 40, this was a PSA 8 that received 51 bids, and it sold for $4,320. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1998 Skybox Thunder Super Rave Randy Moss rookie, card number 242. Serial numbered out of only 25, this was a PSA 8 that received 37 bids, and it sold for $7,800. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.